This is part 2 of the $0 blueprint to feel 5 times better in 14 days. If you missed part 1, save this video, head over to my channel and watch part 1. That's going to have the first 5 foundational habits of the blueprint. So go over to the channel, watch part 1, then come back and watch part 2. For those of you who have seen part 1, thank you and welcome back. I have 5 more absolutely free habits that are going to help you recover and feel 5 times better in 14 days. Again, these are 100% free, so the only thing they cost you is concerted effort to integrate them into your daily life. With that being said, let's dive into the list. Tip number 6, get 8 hours of sleep or more. When I talk to my professional athletes, they actually get 9 hours or more every night. It's not negotiable for them because they know if they don't get that sleep, their body's not going to recover properly and they're going to be performing lower than they could have. Some of the major tips that the pros use, they use eye masks to block out all light. They don't have to fumble around with any curtains or darkening out the room. They just throw on their eye mask, room's dark. It helps you fall asleep and stay asleep, so you're not getting disturbed by lights. Another really big pro tip from professional athletes, an hour before you go to bed, turn off all your electronics. That means turning off the TV, no more scrolling, don't even look at your smartwatch. If it has bright lights and bright colors, it's exciting your brain and making it harder for you to fall asleep at night and stay asleep at night. So 1 hour before bed, turn off all your screens and electronics, switch over to reading books or even just talking to friends. The last pro tip for getting really good sleep, earplugs. If you're in a noisy environment, your sleep's going to get disturbed. If you throw in earplugs, that blocks out sound so you don't have sleep disturbances and you can sleep through the entire night. I used this hack when I was living in an apartment because apartment living is just loud. Earplugs help me stay asleep. So 8 hours or more sleep at night, use an eye mask to block out light, use earplugs to block out sound, and turn off all your screens to quit exciting your brain. Let's move on to the next one. Let's swap out sugar for fruit. A lot of times when your body's craving that soda, milkshake, or just sweet treat, it actually wants a lot of the nutrients that can be found in fruits. Fruits have naturally occurring sugars that are going to be easier on your digestive system, and they also have minerals and vitamins that your body will crave as well, and your body might actually be craving those and not be craving the sugar. So my recommendation, instead of grabbing a Coca-Cola or a milkshake, go grab an apple, an orange, handful of grapes, or handful of berries. Like I said, these are going to have that natural occurring sugar that's easier on the system and easier to regulate. It'll also have fiber to help you regulate that sugar, and it also has vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that a Coca-Cola is not going to have. So next time you're reaching for a soda, look around for some fruit. Let's move on to the next one. Quality over marketing. So there are an ungodly amount of protein shakes, workout supplements, pump supplements, you name it, there's a supplement for it. My recommendation to all of my nutrition patients and nutrition clients is avoid those milkshakes that are protein shakes. I tell them to swap it out with cans of tuna or chicken breast. These both have more nutrients and the protein is more bioavailable than any shake on the market. So swapping out that protein shake for a whole food like tuna or chicken is a way better option. Plus, you're not going to have that encyclopedia of ingredients on the ingredient list. You know what's in there. Should be chicken, salt, and water. Maybe a little bit of black pepper if you want to spice it up. For supplements like electrolytes, you can actually just replace all of those with natural foods like pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, kiwi fruit, peaches, all of those are going to have magnesium and potassium. And they're going to be more bioavailable. So swap out any supplement you can swap out with a whole food. Please do it. You'll feel better and your wallet will thank you. Chicken breast per pound is way cheaper than any protein shake. Just period. Let's move on to the next one. Data equals clarity. So one of the first steps with any of my nutrition clients is we download a food tracking app. I have them use a free one, and stick around for the pro tip on how to get free food tracking. If you don't know what you're putting in your body, you don't know what to change. A lot of times, I only have them track their food for 1 week, and that shows them, oh man, it's the Starbucks that has 300 calories and 100 grams of sugar that's making it so I can't lose weight. Oh man, I didn't realize I wasn't eating enough protein. It really is, if you don't look at it, you don't know what's going on with it. So for 1 week, use MyNet Diary to track your food intake and drink intake. So the pro tip to get this for free, all the premium features, download the free MyNet Diary app, connect it to your Apple Health app, and that will automatically import all the foods that you're eating into the Apple Health app. And Apple actually pulls down all the data for that food. So you know the micronutrients, macronutrients, vitamins, minerals, it just imports all of it automatically. And you don't have to pay $1 to MyNet Diary. So big pro tip, download MyNet Diary, connect it to your Apple Health, and it'll import all of that data for free. Let's move on to the next one. Practice grace. I gave you 9 other tips in 2 weeks. There is a very, very low likelihood you're going to integrate all of these habits in 2 weeks. Give yourself a break. If you integrate 2, you're doing a great job. That next week, put a reminder in your calendar of the next habit you're going to integrate. So if you're already getting your sun exposure and going for walks, but you want to meditate more next, put on your calendar next Monday, meditate 10 minutes. Make it a recurring event every day at the same time. It's more likely you're going to do it. But if you don't, just remember to don't beat yourself up. Get back up and restart. Nobody's stopping you from restarting except for yourself. And I truly believe that everybody can integrate these habits into their daily life and everybody will feel better. So give yourself a break, integrate one step at a time, and once you have that down, put in that next habit. It's not a race, it's a marathon. You're gonna get to the end, but you want to feel really good while you're doing it. And part of that is mental well-being and not beating yourself up every time you mess up. So that's it. There are 10 different habits, tips, and tricks to getting you feeling 5 times better in 14 days. Save this post, save part 1 so you can refer back to them. Stay on track. Again, practice some grace. You're not going to get all of this immediately. I know I didn't. All of these habits are things that I've integrated into my daily life over the past decade or more. So it'll take time, but I promise you'll get them down and you'll feel better. That's all I got for today. Get to work. Have a good day.